Should you brave the cold weather, the Halloween weekend, to come out this weekend to the Sacramento real estate market and look for a house, whether it be in Elk Grove, Rockland, Grant Bay, or whatever? Does this weekend look promising? We're going to give you a little bit of insight, and you make your own decision. #1 YouTube channel for all real estate news regarding Sacramento and the surrounding areas. So if that's you, hit that subscribe button and that bell will bring you bi-weekly content. We also go live every Wednesday at 5:30. So tune in, let's get going, and let's talk a little Sacramento right now. All right, hopefully everyone's having a fantastic Friday. Everyone's safe and sound and all that kind of fun stuff. Now, let's talk a little bit Sacramento real estate. Now, what I'm seeing right now, and I do checks on the internet or on the MLS almost on a daily, hourly basis, there's not a whole lot of inventory that's popping up. So you're going to see a lot of the same old houses, still a bunch of reductions. And like I said, we're still over 50% of what's on the market currently at one point in time has been reduced. That's just what we're looking at right now. Is there a lot of new things popping on the market? Not a whole lot. Now, I'm not saying not to come up. I mean, if you're someone who's looking maybe in Grant Bay and something popped up in the area you like, definitely come up and take a look. I'm just not seeing too much stuff hit the market. It's just slow seasonally. And I do think sellers right now, a lot of them are saying putting a pin in it and thinking maybe springtime is a good time to sell. A lot of sellers also are rethinking the idea of maybe renting out their place. And I get it. And on the other side, the buyers, we saw the interest rates kind of dip a little bit, but still a 6.99 is still a hard thing to swallow. So I see a lot of buyers right now who are kind of saying to themselves, maybe it's time to call it a day. Maybe it's just not the time for us. And especially people who are looking to upgrade, people who are already in their houses, they refinance at a 2.75. And they're just saying to themselves, maybe we don't do the seller buy. And I'm thinking that there's only two type of buyers I'm seeing on the market right now. Those who are like very, very cautious and they're looking at houses based on like what they think they're going to get a deal for. And those who are also falling in love with houses and saying, you know what, we've been waiting on the sidelines. We want to get a house. Let's just do this. That's kind of what we're seeing right now in the market. Buyer sentiment is not great. Seller sentiment is not great as well. You got buyers who are thinking, where are those deals? And they're not seeing those deals. They're kind of wondering why the sellers aren't dropping prices. And you're seeing sellers who are saying, I'm not going to reduce my house to that point. I'd rather just keep it on the market, or you know what, let's rent it, or let's wait till springtime to sell the house. That's right now what we're seeing. It doesn't bode well for this weekend, but like I said, guys, if you're someone looking at a specific area and community and something pops up, it could also be a good weekend. Buyer demand is definitely slowed down, and it's a season, all that kind of fun stuff. But the inventory on Friday, as you could probably tell, there's not a whole lot popping up. Okay. Now, a lot of people are also looking now again at new homes, right? They're not looking at, and you know, if you're looking for a deal, like I've said on this channel many times, look for the standing inventory or the inventory that's actually being built right now. That's what they have to get off the books. They want to get it off the books, and they're willing to work with you, buying down the rate, giving you design credits, even cutting prices. That's where the sweet spot is for people who are looking for new homes. Now, if you got a new home that for the most part is ready to go, it's, in my opinion, pretty much the same boat as a resale home. Interest rates are still dicey, but the new home, communities, they're doing a little crazy stuff, but they're working with their lenders to kind of buy down the rates. I have gotten mixed feelings about that, but that's what you're going to look at. So if you're someone who's looking to maybe move into the area and you're saying to yourself, I'm not seeing the inventory that I wish, you might want to reconsider some of the new home communities that have standing inventory that you might be able to get a better deal than you maybe even thought of prior. They're hurting. They're telling you, this is our inventory. Let's make a deal. I've seen some crazy stuff happening right now in the market. Okay. So there's also new communities that are going to be popping up towards the end of this year. For everyone who loves Folsom Ranch, Taylor Morrison, Folsom Ranch, their next phase is opening up, and they're going to start pre-selling December. I got a specific email from my buddy Shig over at Folsom Ranch who basically said, we're going to start selling. We're going to be selling out of a trailer in December. Hopefully the models will be up, but they're ready to go. So if you're loving Taylor Morrison, the new community of Folsom Ranch should be pretty good. I like Taylor as one of my favorite builders, and I think that, I think it is. Now, as far as that, Taylor Morrison, that's probably going to be one of the hotter communities popping up. I'd say the other one in Elk Grove, the Taylor Morrison is going to be good as well, too. So if new homes are your thing, I would say, definitely look into those. You're going to see more of a buzz online, internet, on new communities. And I would say before you decide on that, you should look at the standing inventory for the current communities they're selling right now. I know Tri Point's got some great deals. KB's got some great deals in Folsom. Other builders as well too. So there's some deals waiting to be had. And I would say also, if you're someone who's looking for new homes, you're probably going to see a lot of people fall out of contract within the next couple of months. So stay like this with the new home community if you like it. Don't give up hope. I've seen communities that people have thought have been sold out, and all of a sudden I get calls from the sale reps telling me, hey, you know what? We've got this one that fell out. It's fantastic. Some of them were really great deals, and like I said, they're willing to get those off the books. Okay. Now, as far as sellers go, for me, I'm always telling people, look, if you're a seller and you don't need to sell, this might not be the market for you right now. Most sellers that I know got refinanced for like a 2.75 or something around there. Most people who bought, within the last year or 2 years, they've got a low interest rate too. So I don't see a lot of, everyone's talked about forbearance. I don't really see that. And I've been kind of right about that so far. I would say right now, there's not a whole lot of incentives for sellers to put their houses up to sell. I mean, we're in a market right now where we're going to see flu season hit, COVID, all that stuff. And, right now, sellers are pretty wise to the idea that they're not going to get a whole, they're not going to get cash in like they were 6 months ago for selling their house. So I don't see there being too many listings pop on the market, especially this weekend, like Friday. As always, I'm like a kid, during looking for a present, and there just wasn't too much popping on the MLS. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing an increase of cash buyers reaching out to our team, looking for investment properties, bulk buys and everything too. That is where I see the market going, more towards the cash buyers. I see the sellers kind of being in a situation where they don't have to sell, so they're not in a rush to put their house on the market. I'm going to say that you're going to see a lot of listings probably go on hold and wait till springtime. So don't have your expectations to see a lot of resale new inventory hit the markets. You're going to just see a sprinkle here and there. But like I said, you might get lucky. Your spot might get a great house. I would say jump on it because buyer demand is also down. So that's a little update on the Sacramento real estate market. Like I said, I'll be live on Monday at 5:30 to talk to Aaron a little bit about the rates and all that stuff. And then I'll be showcasing another area on Wednesday. If you want a specific area showcase like I've been doing, I did Rockland and Elk Grove, let me know. I'll bring on a couple people who live there, sell there, and we will talk about that specific area. All right, guys, until next time, hopefully this helped you. Make a decision if you are going to come out to Sacramento this weekend. And if you have any specific questions or whatnot, feel free to reach out to me. I do pick up my phone. I'm one of the few realtors that does, it seems like these days. See you next time. Guess what, guys? The video just ended. But don't worry, we have more videos just like that one right over there. And if you missed that red subscribe button during the course of the video, we got you covered right there. Hit that subscribe button. We promise to bring you some amazing content. We won't let you down. Now, if you're looking for a team in the Sacramento metro area to work with, we'd love to talk to you one-on-one. We always include a Zoom link down below, so book a time where we can talk to you a little one-on-one, find out exactly what your real estate needs are.